yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right. We're back.
We are.
Yes, this is not a best of. This is really us really here. This is Wednesday evening. And I'm putting this sucker out tomorrow because I feel terrible that we missed our Monday morning.
Yes, we did. We did.
Yeah, it was a long weekend, dude. It was actually, I feel bad because we are missing shows. But I'll tell you what, man, trying to find that work-life balance is hard. Like, there's so much stuff going on.
We do come back with good stuff, because there's been more time. Well, it's subjective.
Yeah,
but because there's been more time between shows, we have more things in our lives to talk about.
That is true, and I have a doozy of a story.
I can't wait.
Yeah, which
I've been waiting for this.
Yeah. So we do have a couple newsy things that are going on. I got some scientists that are missing.
Some cruise news.
Some cruise
our
news. Favorite. Actually, it's a cruise update to another story we did. And also another update was the California bear suit story. Remember this one?
Exactly. Yeah. Another follow-up, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah. So, we got some updates to some things. But, the reason that we didn't record this past weekend is I was texting Breeze late Sunday night. I'm like, I can't. Dude, we had my daughter's nursing graduation from college. And then we had to go back down Sunday for like the big Pitt main campus graduation, which we found out that there's other schools involved in this graduation. So there was like 4,000 kids, if not more, that we had to sit through as they all graduated.
My gosh, I'm glad I went to a small college then.
Oh, yeah. I will. I'm glad that the etiquette, or what you will, you weren't clapping for every kid. You were just hearing the cheers from around Acrisure Stadium, which, by the way, there was probably 15,000 people, if not more. There was a lot of people.
Undoubtedly. That actually seems low. I would have expected even more.
Maybe honestly. There was 20,000. I mean, it was it'd be like a poorly attended football game. But it was pretty wild how many people. I'm looking around like, dang, there is a ton of people here. And they even had the snack stands open, the beer, nachos. So we're wife's eating some nachos. I'm eating I
was going to say, please tell me you had beer and nachos at the graduation.
I couldn't bring myself to drink a beer at the graduation. I thought that but other people were. So it wasn't it wasn't frowned upon. It was open. It was available. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but no, I mean, it was I don't know, it was Sunday afternoon. I don't know. I didn't want a beer anyways, but anyway, so that was all very exciting. And I will say, there's certain milestones in your kid's life that, you may not quite know how you're going to handle them. And, sometimes I'm fine, but man, this one here just seemed like such a big chapter was ending for her.
Yeah, I bet.
And oh my God, it was just emotional. The nursing graduation one was definitely harder on me. I think I cried 8 times. And
yeah.
Oh, dude.
Well, you had time to process it between then and Sunday.
I think that's what it might have been.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the big one wasn't quite as a intimate feeling. The first one was a smaller venue
with 20,000 people in a stadium with some nachos. Probably not as intimate.
Yeah, there you go. That pretty much sounds. Yeah, that's exactly why. It felt sort of sports eventy, and
it was easier to dissociate from what was going on. Maybe a little bit distracting.
Yeah. But what got me was right at the end when they announced them. They are now alumni of Pitt, and they played the song.
The commencement song?
No. It's Let's Go Pitt.
It's like a chant,
It's an actual. What is the name of the song?
I don't know.
It's a very popular song. At least it was.
I'm sure it is, but I didn't go to Pitt, nor am I a sports baller.
Well, anybody who did knows exactly what I'm talking about. I just can't remember the name of the song. Oh, Sweet Caroline. That's it. Yeah.
That's not really a Pitt song. That's just a drunken, everyone knows the words to it, especially the refrain song.
No. No, at Pitt specifically, and other schools too. We actually encountered this over at Penn State.
Okay.
But they'll adopt this song as kind of their own school rally song. They get kind of pumped up, and they played at Pitt football games. And the chant is, it's like Sweet Caroline.
And then you
it's
have
like
a refrain.
Bump, bump.
Let's go Pitt,
let's
or
go
whatever.
Pitt. Yeah. And dude, at that moment, man, everyone goes nuts. But they played it at the very end of the graduation.
So as long as you have like 3 syllables in there, you're good for the for the chant there. All right.
And they had like fireworks going off. And
wow.
like all the graduates were down there hugging, and crying, and it was emotional. So yeah, I'm a bit of a sap when it comes to that kind of stuff. It gets me.
I guess so. Yeah. No, I get it. I don't know how I'll fare. Even at my oldest high school graduation, I don't know how I'll fare. I think it could be a bit messy. I don't know.
I hope it is. Yeah, I think.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you.
Yeah,
I appreciate.
Yeah, unless
I hope it's messy for you.
I do. Like, I want you to, yeah, I mean, you're invested, man. Like, I think you're gonna cry.
No, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, a lot of dads, a lot of tears. Yeah, it was a good time though. But
well, congratulations on the graduation. That's a cool accomplishment for sure. Is she continuing education, or is she going into like a practice? Or,
no. Right. She's not. Yeah, she's not going back to school right away. Nurse practitioner may be an option for her down the road. She might do that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
But they also require I think it's like 3 years of working experience before you can even do that.
Right.
Now.
Right.
So now she got a job at Children's. Did I talk about this on the show?
You have not.
Okay. So sorry, I kind of turned this into like a chat about the kid. But
no. We're Gen Xers. We have kids. Many of our listeners probably have kids. This is relatable.
So this is also one of the stories that that happened recently where I also cried. But anyway, so she going into college, Grace had a very specific thing in mind that she wanted to do. She wanted to work at Children's Hospital for her own personal reasons, and she was kind of coming up empty. It's senior year, and other friends of hers have gotten, they started working there as doing their, whatever you call it, where they,
residency.
Yeah, where they go and they have to get a certain amount of hours in before they can graduate.
Yeah, it's usually, I think it's considered a residency.
Yeah.
I don't know if it. Yeah, I don't know. I know it's for doctors, but yeah.
But anyway, so it's getting closer and closer to graduation, and she still hasn't gotten an opportunity to interview or anything with them. And she's, we're trying to be the voice of reason, but well, look, you're going to have to settle on something. Sometimes you don't land the job you want, right away. But you're going to have to do something because, you're going to have your own apartment with, bills and student loans and whatnot. And so a job is kind of important. So she reluctantly, she's like, all right, fine. She's like, I'm just going to settle on something. So she started doing her applications and she actually had a couple of job offers come in, and I'll give her credit, man. She is a persistent, stubborn person.
I can't imagine where she gets that from.
I don't know, but
I'll bet you if we call Carrie from the other room, we would know who she got that from.
Right. Yeah, but no, she's like, you know what? She's like, I'm going after him one more time. She's like, I'm not giving up just yet.
Yeah.
And she did. She started emailing him again and reaching out and trying to get people to talk to. And I don't know if they were just like in Shawshank Redemption where he pestered them enough that they sent him books, or but they eventually they agreed to have an interview with her. And
see, there we go. And by the way, Shawshank Redemption, 1994.
That is correct, Breeze. At least I think it was 94. That sounds right.
It was 94. Okay. No, it's ingrained in my head now. I'll never forget that. But yes, I just on the topic of job hunts. So as a manager, I don't know if it's not like they're not getting browbeaten into it, but if you do show that much dedication, they know you're in it. Right. They know you're not just casting a wide net and they're one of many. Doing that kind of stuff really shows, hey, I really want to work.
That's what she was doing. That's what she was saying.
It pays off. Absolutely.
So she went in and, I think in her email, she even kind of summarized and briefed, her story and why she wanted to work there. And
brilliant. They
agreed to see her and talk to her. And so interview day, it was like 4 hours long. We're actually getting a little bit, we're texting Grace. We're like, dude, where are you? And we're getting no response. And finally, at some point during that interview, she texts us and she's like, still here. I'm like, dude, it's been almost 3 hours.
That's a good sign.
Yeah. So 4 hours later, before she left, they told her, don't accept the other job offers. Yeah. So
that's a good sign.
They did their stuff they had to do with, HR and whatnot. And it was like 2 days later and they gave her the offer and she got the job that she wanted. So I was very, very proud of her. Very happy for her.
Double congrats.
Yeah. So with all that said. Yeah. So during the graduation day, we were at my daughter's apartment with all of her roommates, her 3 other roommates, and we were celebrating. We were having like a little brunch. This is prior to the ceremony, and we went outside for a photo op. We had those like confetti cannons.
Oh yeah,
yeah. So my wife had brought in a few of them down, and we had the 4 girls set them off in the front yard, and we took some pictures. It was cute. It was nice, and next thing you know, this woman.
Here we go.
Yeah, this woman who we have referred to now as Confetti Karen.
Yes.
Dude, so my wife is standing in the front yard and we hear this voice from a little bit down the street. She's like, you guys are all going to pick this up, right? And Carrie's like, she's like, oh yeah, we'll pick it up. And thinking that she's like joking. And so we're just kind of doing our thing by the porch in the front yard. And she's coming closer and we're all like, is she coming over here? Like, what is she doing? And she starts like yelling at us, like, you guys are going to pick all this up, right? And we're like, no, it's confetti.
Isn't it biodegradable paper?
It is.
Like, okay. Like just for our listeners' sake, it's not like it's styrofoam pellets. It's biodegradable paper that's literally made
to go
for
away.
This.
Yeah. Yeah. Cause in the history of confetti, I don't think there's one person ever that has picked it up. Like, who picks it up? You don't pick up confetti. Maybe like when they drop, like 4 metric tons of it on the streets of New York for New Year's Eve. I'm sure they go around later with a street sweeper, but they ain't getting it all. Like, so because
it's paper,
it's just gonna go away. But anyway, so this woman though, dude, she was going ballistic. Like, she started just just screaming at us about picking this stuff up and that we're like,
oh my God,
we're ruining the earth. So you guys are ruining the earth. And all of a sudden she pulls out her phone. And this is the moment I knew. I'm like, and I even said it out loud. I'm like, oh my God. I go, I'm like looking around everybody. I'm like, I said, this is an actual Karen. I said, this is a real Karen in the wild. I was like, I have never seen one in person, and only on the internet, like on YouTube videos. And she's filming us saying, like, you're going to be on, she's like, I'm putting you on TikTok. So you guys are, ruining the earth. And, she started calling us like Trump supporters. She's like, so you guys are all Trump supporters. Like, because only, those people would do this. And I'm like, why are you bringing like politics in this anyways? And anyway, but she kept saying that, going to put this on TikTok. And one of Grace's roommates, her stepmom was there, and she's like this fiery little Italian girl, probably like 5'2", 5'3". Dude,
nice. Dangerous.
I was afraid of her. Like, she came tearing out of that house, and like I thought she was gonna throw down, beat this woman's ass.
Meanwhile, Dave's getting his phone ready. He's like, I gotta record this.
I didn't though. But she was filming all of us, but she's saying, the reason that her stepmom got so mad is because she's like, if you're, so you're not filming my kid and putting him on the internet for this. And she's like, stop filming. And then like the other people were coming out, and like, it turned into like a big yelling match right on the street. And
oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was crazy. And then she just kept coming back, and she was like trying to get like other people that walked by, like, riled up about the whole thing. And you could see it on like someone's face. Like, she's like pointing over at us, and they look over and she's like pointing at the ground, the confetti, and they look at her, and you can see like the, like, who gives a shit look on their face, and they just kind of walk away. I'm like, ooh,
oh my gosh.
You didn't get them, did you? But, oh my God. But this whole thing went on
I can't believe this is real.
It went on for probably 45 minutes of just back and forth.
God.
Oh yeah. She just kept coming back and still filming us and just, she was out there picking it up like a psycho.
Wow.
It's like, do you care if I throw this in your yard when I'm done? We're like, please, like, go ahead. Like, it's not going to hurt our feelings. Like, you could, by all means, you can actually stop picking it up.
Oh my god!
Give it a couple of days, it won't be here anymore.
No, it won't.
But no,
oh
dude,
my gosh,
it was crazy.
That's wild. That is wild.
Yeah,
unbelievable.
I wish I could recall everything that was said because it was a lot. There was a lot of.
I can't imagine living my life like that with so much hostility.
I know. Yeah, a lot of back and forth insults going around, but it was.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so that was pretty wild.
You're not. I mean, that's a lot. Like, you're not a small person.
Oh, dude, there was one of the roommates' dads there. This dude was big, dude. Like, he was built like way bigger than me. And,
oh my.
Oh yeah. Like, and he was out there. Like, he was actually really calm. He was just trying to talk her. And he was like, hey, like, so let's talk about this. And then she just wouldn't quit. Then he started getting a little heated. And but it was bad, dude.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's something. I'm sorry. There is something going on. Like, seek professional help. If you are living with that much pent up rage to sweat the small stuff like that, seek help.
Somebody did say that to her. Matter of fact, they said those words. Wrong.
Yeah, like this for her own sake. Like, she clearly has. That's a problem. It's confetti.
But when somebody addressed her about that, like, they're being genuine. They're like there might be something wrong with you. Like, this is like very unusual behavior.
Do you need counseling?
Yeah.
Like, do you need a professional? This can't be safe for you. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You saw Wild Karen.
I saw a Wild Karen, man. It was crazy. Yeah, they really do.
A Pokemon joke in there or something. Like, a Wild Karen approaches. You throw a Pokeball at her?
No.
Be like, I caught one. I caught a Wild Karen.
Yeah. So there you go. There's that. So let's we have many more things to get to, so I want to keep going.
We do.
Here.
So that was good.
Yeah, I see here. Oh, you made a note that you finally watched National Treasure.
I did.
How was that?
I know.
It came out like 26 years ago or something like that.
Yeah, I know, and I got tons of flack from my oldest for not having seen it.
Well, I'm glad that
and I got
flack
flack
was
from
given.
You for not having seen it. Yes.
What'd you think? I mean, it's a classic.
I really, really enjoyed it.
Good. It's a great movie.
It is a great movie. It is a strong recommend.
Yeah.
It's a solid movie.
You may be the only person who hasn't seen it, so recommendations are kind of out the window. I think everybody's seen this.
Well, okay, so we could do a whole subsegment on Breeze actually catches up with the rest of the world, but I was really impressed. I was like, okay, this is great. It's fun. All the acting's good. It's all a good time. I loved Nick Cage's performance. I think he did well. I love the scene with him and I won't do too much of a dive into a 26-year-old movie, but the museum, not the museum, the history center director, the curator.
Oh, what's her name?
Yeah. Either way, I love their interaction.
Diane Cougar, something like that.
Sure.
Kruger. I think it's Kruger.
But their interaction, he's like, "You're still yelling." Like, just his interaction with her was really, really good. And then the nerd friend was also very fun. He was a good audience surrogate.
Oh yeah, he was from the Vegas Bachelor movie, whatever it's called.
Yeah, it was very good. It was all very good. I feel like Harvey Keitel was an interesting cast.
I liked his character.
I did. I was just surprised to see him because I'll be honest with you, I mostly know him as the villain from Sister Act.
Oh yeah, I would not pin him as that. I think of Pulp Fiction when I think of him.
Oh well, that's probably his more iconic role.
The Wolf.
Yeah, Pulp Fiction's got a lot going on though, man.
Yeah,
there's a lot of greatness in Pulp Fiction, so I think he's a little bit, in my memory, he gets a bit outshone. But anyway, yes. So anyway, that was it. I just finally saw it. I wanted to tell you on the air. I finally saw National Treasure. Yeah, and it's a great movie.
It is a great movie. My only gripe with those treasure hunting movies is the the lengths they go through to find all the clues in these kinds of movies, and when they finally get to where they're supposed to go, where the treasure, whatever it may be, is. Mm-hmm. My question always is, how did nobody ever find it? Like, leading up to that. Like, I know this one was pretty good. It would have been harder to stumble across.
I was just going to say this. I actually, so in the moment, I thought about that, and I'm like, this movie does a better job of suspending my disbelief.
Yes.
On how they couldn't find it.
Yeah, National Treasure 2
way more than most
is pretty good too.
Is it? Well, it's next. Obviously, it's on Disney.
Yeah.
So
it's a good watch. It's worth it too.
That's the next one. Might be this Friday, actually.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Yeah, I guess if you haven't seen it and you're listening to the show, check it out.
Yeah, check it out. Dave's like subtle dig at Breeze here for not having seen a great movie for 30 years. That's okay.
Yeah.
You haven't seen Princess Bride yet, so I still.
I have seen it. I just only saw it once.
Oh well, that's pretty much the same thing. You need to watch it again.
Yeah, it was in like 1995 or something when I saw it.
It was a good year in 95, man.
It's been a minute.
You remember 95? I remember 95. 95 was a great year.
Yeah, it was. What was going on in 95? I don't know. I think I was in 15, so like 10th grade, I think, roughly. Yeah, probably 10th grade.
Yeah, just early high school.
Yeah. Weird.
Yeah, you were in 10th. I was in 9th. Good year.
Yeah. Oh,
good year.
There's a new Gen Z term. I don't know how old this term is, but I just discovered it recently. It's called dads, DADS. I'll use it in a sentence for you.
Okay.
Breeze has a bad case of the dads. All right. So, some context.
I mean, that could be a lot of things.
It could be, but okay. I'm gonna see if you can.
Because I usually do.
Okay. So I'm gonna see if you can guess what it is, but I'll describe why I would have said that to you. Let's say that you and I were up drinking all night. All right. And
I like where this is going.
Yeah. And so next day, you're spending, let's say, a fair amount of time on the toilet.
Oh, okay. So it's a hangover thing.
Yeah, huh?
Okay.
You're not. Yes, dads. You are sitting on the toilet.
Sitting on the dads. Is this like an acronym or something?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Dads. Dumping and doing shit.
You're close. All right. You're kind of close.
Okay.
So it's the day after you're drinking.
Day after drinking. Day after drinking shitting?
Yes. Day after drinking shits.
Okay. All right, I got it. I'm conjugating verbs here. Yes, okay.
Like, oh, you got the dads? You got the dads? Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
I was very happy when I heard that. I'm like, that's great. Like, I'm definitely going to start using it.
I will say of all the Gen Z stuff and the slang and the modern stuff, this one actually, I feel like this has a purpose. It's nice. It's concise. It's like a code word.
Yeah, exactly.
This is the kind of stuff we would have come up with.
Yeah,
like it's a good. It's not like this random crap of like, oh, it's drippy. The f do you mean by that? Or
drip.
What is it?
Drip.
Eating. Oh, it eats. I'm like, what are you on about? Like, that's an existing word. You can't just take it and make it mean something else. That's confusing.
I couldn't stand when fire was like a big thing for a long time. Like
that's a thing too. Oh. I came and went and I missed it.
Well, be happy you missed it because everybody was saying fire. Like if something was like cool or like kind of awesome, like that's fire. Yeah, that's fire, man. That's fire. Oh God, I hated hearing it.
Oh, I want to drive down to your area and punch you just for hearing it. Like that's awful.
That's horrible, is it?
That's horrible. Especially the teenager tone you brought on with that too. You go,
that's how I heard it. Yeah, that's fire, man.
Punchable.
Like, I
know. Makes me angry. You know what I wish stuck around was low key. I low key did that because I feel like it conveys a lot. Yeah, but I try to use it and I get glared at all the time.
That's because you're using it.
Yeah, but I find it to be a valuable tool in language.
I think problem is like the shelf life of some of these terms is pretty minimal, and like they don't stick around very long. Yeah.
But that's my point. I feel some of them have enough value in conversation,
right? That they should have a longer shelf life.
Low key doing something that conveys a lot of meaning in 2 syllables.
Yeah, no, I don't disagree with you.
Yeah,
but I think to the generation that made these,
screw them.
Like they just kind of like they're like, that's old now. Like we don't say that anymore. It's like so they probably have a new term for it.
But, well, I'm old now, and I'm going to say it still, so I'm taking it back.
But I will say I do still hear kids say low key.
Yeah, I think that one because of its convenience will have staying power. I have confidence.
Yeah. I don't use a lot of them just because I don't want to sound stupid. But
I do because I like to sound stupid, but that's the difference between you and me.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'll do it, just for the irony, just for, to be funny. But
you do it ironically. Yeah.
But yeah, so there you go. Anyway, let's keep moving through. What are some of these stories? Oh, dude. All right. So this story here, this is about the scientists. Have you heard anything about these scientists that have gone missing?
No, I've not heard a bit about this, so catch me up.
I have nothing to back this up. I've only seen stuff online. So if you can even just Google it, like 11 or 12 scientists missing over the past year. Apparently, and I'm sure you'll correct me when you find an article, but they've even addressed this like to the White House. This is getting lots of attention.
Oh yeah, House Oversight Committee announced Monday it will investigate reports of deaths and disappearances of scientists having access to sensitive scientific information.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of it I think is around the nuclear.
Yeah,
research.
The nuclear physicist and MIT professor fatally shot outside his Massachusetts residence. An Air Force retired general missing from his New Mexico home. Aerospace engineer missing, presumed dead. Yeah. Oh, okay. This is
it's not just
this is the opening to a James Bond movie,
right, dude? But it's real, man. It's crazy that if there's one, what was that about? If there was two, you'd be like, but there's 11. But they're all in the same relative field, which is really
House
weird.
Oversight Committee reports raise questions about a possible sinister connection. Quote, seeking briefings on the matter from the FBI, Department of Defense, Department of Energy, and NASA.
Yeah. So what is happening? Why are these people being targeted?
This is pretty crazy.
I mean, anybody who's in that profession, and these were colleagues of theirs, and they're still not missing or alive, they have got to be super scared, dude. I would want some sort of protective custody because something is happening and it's just insane. I mean, obviously, I hope nobody else dies or goes missing, but I kind of really curious, if we hear any more about this and what the hell's going on. I wish we had more information to give, but that's all I've seen. Yeah, they said they addressed it with what's her name, the spokesperson of the White House. She said that they are looking into it. And I think Trump even made a comment on it. Yeah, so.
There's a lot. I mean, there's a lot here, and there's a lot of briefings, and there's a lot going on. I mean, this is from CNN that I'm reading this.
Yeah,
this is
it's legit. Yeah, this is really happening.
Not The Onion. This is
right.
Again, House Oversight Committee is on this, and NASA, Department of Defense. There's 3 or 4 government agencies in here that are looking into the disappearances of these people and or deaths. That's crazy. Yeah, string of that professor of Massachusetts Institute of Technology fatally shot in his home December 2025 by a gunman who also opened fire on Brown University's campus. So, 47-year-old fusion scientist led MIT's Plasma Science Fusion Center, aiming to advance clean energy. Yeah, this is really the beginning of a James Bond movie, where they're trying to set the scene with news reports.
Yeah,
crazy.
Oh, so she was looking for a clean energy solution.
This one, yeah.
Oh, that sounds.
There's 10 others too, though. This isn't to your point,
right? But that one just sounds like one of the ones that we've heard, over the years, where someone,
right? They're trying to get silenced,
right? They made an engine that runs on, a cup of water for 10,000 miles, and then they end up, found shot and dead in a dumpster.
And big oil, ends up killing them. Yeah,
mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oof.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
But so crazy stuff. I obviously if we hear anything else about it, we'll definitely
I have to follow up if we hear anything. But geez, wow, yeah, no.
But yeah, so some other updates to some news that we've talked about in the past.
Yeah,
there was one that we talked about where there was a murder on a cruise ship, and if you remember this, it was a young woman that got killed. She was probably 16 or 17 or something like that.
Oh yeah, it was allegedly by the stepbrother, wasn't it?
Yeah, remember she was stuffed under the bed.
Oh yeah, it was really dark.
Yeah, it was really horrible, and we were speculating that he was involved somehow. They were also too. We just weren't disagreeing. But yeah, they did end up charging him for the murder. If you can find an article, because I can't remember how they figured that out, and I didn't link it.
Well, it says he pled not guilty is the last thing that I have.
Of course he's saying that.
Oh, this is April 21st, 2026. Yeah, so he's been charged, pled not guilty. He was indicted on federal charges connected to his stepsister's death.
See, I thought I remember him admitting to it somewhere. Maybe not.
Not from what I'm reading.
Okay, maybe not. All right. Well, he was just charged, so they don't. I mean, he's not arrested yet.
Yeah, it's pretty recent, right? It's like a week and a half old. So,
yeah. What's this other one here? The bear suit one. What'd you find on that one?
Oh, the bear suit. So we talked about this a number of episodes back. So the backstory on this was basically there was a group of people that got a bear suit along with like sharp claws and like destroyed a car.
I remember that. Yeah,
they
had it on like surveillance video.
Yeah. And I remember watching it. It actually looked pretty decently realistic, but obviously it wasn't. So they've finally been charged on. Let's see here. Let's read here. Insurance fraud sentences. 3 people in California have been sentenced for insurance fraud in a bizarre scam involving someone dressed as a bear costume damaging luxury cars. California Insurance Department said the 3 used a person in a bear suit to stage fake attacks inside a Rolls-Royce and 2 Mercedes in 2024, and then submit fraudulent claims seeking nearly $142,000 in payouts from insurance companies. The department called it Operation Bear Claw.
Wow. Yeah, except like metal bear claws, like Wolverine claws.
They are. It's like brass knuckles, but pointy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 2 of the area men and a woman pleaded no contest to felony insurance fraud. So, yeah, they accept the plea.
If it was no contest, they might have given them like, maybe they got like a shortened sentence or something.
They were ordered. Exactly. They were ordered to pay over $50,000 in restitution. Let's see here.
So maybe
sentenced to a weekend jail program followed by probation.
All right,
and a $50,000 fine. That's why they pled.
Yeah, like all right, fine. Like we'll do a week.
They had them.
Yeah.
They had them to write. So.
Yep.
Oof.
Oh, but speaking of car damage, Breeze. There was a really bad hailstorm that came through here.
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple. Probably, I think we talked about this, didn't we? Maybe not on the show.
We did talk about it.
Not on the show though. But yeah, it's I was leaving a photo shoot and I was coming back. If you're familiar with the area, I was coming out of Clarion. But anyway, when I was on the road, I saw this wicked storm coming in. I'm like, ooh, buddy, this is gonna be a doozy. And it came, dude. These clouds were billowing. It was like it was really, really ominous. And next thing you know, I hear the tink 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 tink. And I'm like, great, got some hail coming down. And then it opened up, dude, and it was coming down so hard. It was golf ball size hail, and that, like, people say that as a joke. It was literally that big.
No, it's really there.
And dude, it beat my car so bad. Like I had to pull off the road. I couldn't even see. And
you're lucky you still have your windows.
I know. The funny part was I literally just got the window replaced. Or no, it was getting replaced.
Oh my gosh.
That's right. It was getting replaced. So had it got broken, worse, whatever. But I was actually concerned about the sunroof. I was like, oh my God, like if this like breaks through my my sunroof, because I don't know if those are like tempered like a windshield. Like
I would think I don't know.
I don't know. But if it just like blew apart and all of a sudden I was just getting pelted with hail from above.
Oh my gosh.
I know, it would have been so bad. But no, but it left probably 500 dents on my car.
Jeez.
Just so many. It looks, we just make the joke now, like, the golf ball, like, because it's got so many dents on it. But no, we took it out to get a quote, and they're going to fix it. They're bringing in, because there were so many claims in this area from that storm. They're bringing.
I got an email from Progressive basically after that storm being like, hey, here's how you file a claim. Like,
yeah. Did you guys get any of that up there in Cleveland?
We did. I mostly on the west side though, and I'm on the east side.
Okay.
And so I didn't. We dodged it for whatever reason. And again, I don't know what happened. My roof didn't have any damage on it. None of the areas did. Nobody's car got smashed. Like, because I was seeing pictures from the west side, some of these like parking rides where they have like lots of cars and stuff. And auto dealerships, I think we talked about, like decimated.
Yeah. So decimated. There was a couple in the path of that storm that came through, and they had to have just gotten wrecked. A friend of mine, like their RV got destroyed. Their house, like they just put this brand new roof on, this metal roof, like a really nice, like architectural looking one.
Oh, that must have been nice and loud.
Yeah, but it just got beat. So yeah, like I said, they're bringing in a special team of dent pullers from somewhere down south, and they're literally just scheduling everybody, and they can. I guess this team can pull the dents, so they can work some magic.
There we go.
Yeah,
there's some weird euphemistic slogans I'm sure we can come up with for.
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm
professional pullers.
But speaking of pullers, Breeze.
Masterful segue.
Thank you. I saw this article in the New York Post. It says,
I'm looking at it right now, and I'm flabbergasted.
Good, you like the segue? It says, a man uses his penis to pull police car down the street to raise awareness for prostate cancer. In doing so, he also lit himself on fire.
Because why not?
Yeah, using his manhood after being set ablaze. What? Like, okay, so he's got his.
This is New York Post, right? This is like a tabloid, though, isn't it?
No, this is real, man. I'm just saying it's real, Breeze. It's got to be real. So
okay.
So he's got his police car, and he's got this like yellow toe strap attached to the front of the car,
yep.
and attached to his wang, and then he sets himself on fire for some reason, and
why not?
Yeah, I mean, let's just make it even more ridiculous. No pun. And yeah, and then proceeds to pull the car using his Johnson and testicles. So it says here. Wow. So I mean, hey, whatever. I mean, it's for a good cause, right?
He said he'd done research and no one in the world has ever made such an attempt before, but it was all for a good cause.
Yeah.
There's a serious side to it. I'm raising awareness for prostate cancer and bullying in schools. Interesting Venn diagram there. Wow. Yeah. Okay. I mean, he's raising awareness. This dude looks like kind of a normal dude. He's a world record holder for reeling off. He's a world record for reeling off 300 punches in 30 seconds while holding kilogram dumbbells in each hand. So this is just like a world record holder, and this is this guy's thing. This is his shtick.
Okay.
And so at least it's not like some rando, but he's raising money for vaccinations of families with children with cancer.
I mean, dude, okay. I mean that good. He's doing something good.
Yeah, but I'm impressed.
Like, I am too. It's just I don't think
this is the weirdest, most wholesome story.
Is that what it takes though? Like, is that what it takes to grab people's attention anymore?
Well, he is French.
Okay, well, yeah, all right.
Hauled a 2-ton police car 131 feet along a residential street using his manhood after being set ablaze, as you quoted. He's a martial arts expert and former bare-knuckle fighter, previously hit headlines for pulling a car using his testicles and pulling a car while his head was on fire. So, yeah, there we go.
Dude, it's just a circus act. Like, this is crazy. I don't even... I mean, but again, maybe that's what it takes to grab people's attention anymore.
Or that's not all he's grabbing, apparently. I don't know what to tell you.
I'm not quite sure how you'd hook a strap up to yourself like that. It'd be kind of hard, wouldn't it? Maybe actually difficult. Yeah, that's a weird one.
Oh man, and all I can claim to fame is that I finished a 5K.
Yeah. Oh, did you actually finish your 5K?
I did finish my 5K in my time too.
Oh, congratulations, man. How'd that go for you? Were you dying by the end?
No, actually, I finished in 35 minutes, which was my target time, which is not an impressive time for a 5K if you've run it like my neighbor down the road who runs marathons. Yeah, no. But
what's you do it 15, 16 minutes?
I don't remember his time.
That'd be pretty fast.
I didn't want to feel crap. No, I think he was I don't know, maybe 20 something minutes.
Yeah, I don't think he could hold pace for a 5-minute mile.
He wasn't the top time, yeah, but he was close. He did really well. But
I did 35 minutes. Yeah, I'm impressed.
I did the first 2 miles in 20 minutes, which is what I have to do for my black belt test, which is in 6 weeks. And then actually 5 weeks. Crap, I got to start training again.
Yeah, as we know, first line of defense. Run away.
Oh, I think I told you my master instructor loves that theory. Yeah. He loves it. Absolutely loves it. Yeah, and so I did my 2 miles in 20 minutes, and then I'm like, okay, I've never trained for for 3.1 miles. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm just that last 1.1 I knew was going to take me extra time because I can't keep a 10-minute pace that long. I've not trained that way. So, but I was proud. I hit my 35 minutes. That's all I wanted to do. I was running around doing errands for the charity beforehand, and I didn't have time to change into my running pants. So I ran in jeans.
You ran it in jeans?
I ran 35 minutes in jeans.
Were you how were your legs and like your was there any like chafing going on, like swamp, like swamp ass?
It was probably yeah. I took an extra couple of showers after that. Yeah,
I bet. Dude.
Thank you for thinking of my swamp ass. But yes,
I mean, I'm just saying about running in blue jeans, man. Like I would definitely swamp up.
It was rough. Yeah. It was. I'm not gonna lie. It was very, very rough.
They probably start getting like because they don't wick moisture away like a nice athletic pant. So yeah, they're probably getting like saturated.
Yep, it was pretty warm. It was pretty warm. Yeah, my wife commented. She's like, "Were you wearing jeans?" I'm like, "Yeah." Like it's kind of like it's kind of like in baseball, right? Where they train with the weights on the bat, right, and then they take the weights off.
Yeah, but they don't wear them during the game, Breeze.
Oh, but they should. And, they might be even stronger.
Did you get any looks? Like, was there anybody else was anybody else wearing blue jeans? I can't imagine. No. So were people looking at you kind of up and down, like what are you doing, man?
After the fact, yeah. There were as I crossed, people were, because you get like the banana and like the water and stuff like that afterwards. They have like a whole thing in there.
Yeah,
they're
some
like,
potassium.
Run in jeans, and I'm like, yeah. They're like, why? I'm like,
they say, did you, or they say, do you, like you run in jeans, like, and you're like, yeah, like you do it all the time.
They said, did you? I said, yeah, I didn't have time to change.
I think it's pretty clear you ran in jeans. I think they were probably just didn't know what else to say. Like,
yeah, right, exactly. You run out. Like, what do? You got to question the idiot who ran a 5K in jeans.
That's pretty funny, man.
It was good, but I had to wait. I was so late because I had to wait. I'm just gonna vent for a bit here about Krispy Kreme donuts. All right, so as part of this charity event, part of it is they order a bunch, like 16 dozen Krispy Kreme donuts, and they're fundraiser donuts. Krispy Kreme has a good program where you can, if you're running a charity organization or event,
that's 192 donuts in case anybody was wondering. But go ahead.
There we go. Thank you. Welcome to today's episode of Dave Does Math. And you get them at a discount, and then you sell them, and then you obviously keep the profit. That's how that works. So this is the third year in a row where the order's been placed, and you fax in the form or you send in the form, whatever. And my wife is running the event. She's called ahead. And last year she called. She couldn't really get through. And whatever, we showed up the day of, and they didn't have them. They didn't have them ready. It's like, are you kidding me? So we had to sit and wait for them to make them. And then I ran them. Now, I wasn't running last year, so it wasn't a big deal. This year I was running. So a week before the event, we drove to the Krispy Kreme, talked to the manager, and said, last year you didn't have the order ready. I want to make sure you have the order ready.
I'm guessing by the tone of your story, they did not have the order ready.
I got there and I said, yeah, I'm going to pick up an online charity order. And I had the printout and everything. And I saw it in her eyes. And I'm like, I just looked at her and said, you don't have it ready, do you? She's like, we didn't know about it. I'm like,
oh, Krispy Kreme.
Like, I came here in person and talked to Carl a week ago.
Carl didn't relay the information.
No, but I'm sorry,
Carl.
How are you're Krispy Kreme? You have one job, and that's to make donuts.
It's not.
How do you not make donuts?
It's not an obscene amount of donuts, I would say, for a
not
Krispy
really.
Kreme.
And it's like, this is an established process. It's not like we're not doing something out of the ordinary. This is an established thing. They have order forms for it. They have
they have a procedure for these, so they just don't get blindsided. Yeah.
Right. And they have a big board of orders. Like, just pin it. This is just like, I was shocked. And I'm like, are you kidding me? So next year, I'm going an hour early, and I'm just going to bring a book. I'm just going to sit and wait for them to make the donuts.
Wow.
I'm like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me?
So how long did it take them to actually get all these donuts out?
This time it only took 40 minutes.
That's still a long time to wait.
It is, but they gave me a free donut.
They gave you a free donut?
But not one of the ones off the line that they glazed. I could pick anything from the case, and my kid got one because I had my 8-year-old with me.
Okay.
So we got 2 free donuts of our choice. And I was offered coffee, but I didn't want to eat before I ran it because I didn't want the...
Oh, you didn't want the bubble guts, man.
No, man, I don't want coffee.
You imagine if you shit your jeans?
Oh, there we go.
That would have been the
that,
story.
I think we could probably wrap the show.
Oh, no, almost. Because I also have a gripe. I have a gripe too, Breeze.
Okay, please do.
So I'll make this quick because it doesn't need to be drawn out. When was the last time you went to the deli?
Like the deli or like the deli section of like a Giant Eagle?
Yeah, any deli. Yeah, like
go to the deli.
You know what? I'll say a Giant Eagle. Yes, a Giant Eagle, Breeze.
Yeah, I went to the Giant Eagle deli last week.
Okay, how'd that go for you?
Fine.
Because I don't know if it's just like regional that
I got a pound of sliced ham.
Yeah. Okay. Here's my question though. How'd they take it when you said I'd like a pound of sliced ham? Did they just did they just do their job with a smile on their face? Like, sure, I'll grab that for you. Yeah. That's my job. That's why I work in this department, actually.
The I will say the Giant Eagle by me, they're pretty friendly.
Good. I'll drive to Cleveland now.
They handed me the ham and they said, "Can I get anything else for you?" I said, "No, I'm good, thanks." Like, okay, have a good day. I said, "You too." That was the exchange.
Okay. Well, I'll give credit to our local Giant Eagle. They're actually pretty good about it, but we don't end up at that one very often.
Oh,
so we were heading back from Pittsburgh, and
there's the problem.
I know.
I'm just kidding.
So we stopped at the there was a Giant Eagle somewhere, maybe in Cranberry.
Don't want to offend our Yinzer listeners.
Yeah, and so we went up to the deli counter, and I was like, I think I wanted a pound. I wanted a pound of like some kind of sliced ham or something. Carrie needed a pound of something for something else. And so we told him what we wanted, and we gave him the first order. And he kind of like looked like he kind of rolled his eyes.
Rolled his eyes?
Yeah. And he went back, like as soon as he did it, like Carrie and I kind of like glanced over each other. I'm like, did he just roll his fucking eyes? And so we're like, all right, just kind of like let him do his thing. And so then he's like, anything else? And we're like, yeah, there is. Like we'd asked for one more pound of something else. And then dude, he like undeniably rolled his eyes again. And like,
wow,
you could see like his whole like demeanor. And I turned to her and I'm like, this guy hates his fucking job, doesn't he? I'm like, he hates his job. I'm like, this is torture for him to do what his job description says to do.
That's rough.
Meat. Like, if you don't like cutting meat, don't do it. Like, there's probably other job opportunities in the company. Like, you could do anything else. Like
was this in a grocery store or was this in like a deli? Oh
no, it's a grocery store. In Giant Eagle, yeah.
It was Giant. Okay, all right. I didn't even name names. Okay.
Yeah.
There are other jobs in Giant Eagle.
That's what I'm saying.
You could do. Like, yeah, go work receiving. It's great.
Anything. You could do anything in that store. There's a lot of different things.
You don't have to. You can crush cardboard and no one talks to you. It's fantastic.
Right.
I used to do it.
Yeah, but I see these same kind of reactions. It's not just isolated to that particular Giant Eagle. I've seen it at Walmart's where they give you like looks like they just look defeated when you order something. And like they just don't want to do it. Not across the board. We've had great experiences at both places with different employees, but yeah, I mean, just it's very shocking when you find one that like really, really hates their job because like you feel like you're just really inconveniencing them. And
that's rough.
The other thing I'll say too, and then I'll wrap this deli meat thing up. If you've ever done like
always wrap your deli meat, kids.
Yes. If you've ever done like a home delivery grocery order from like a Walmart or whatever.
Only once.
Okay.
And it was after I had my heart surgery.
Oh, yeah.
But go on.
Yeah. Did you order any deli meat?
No. Okay. No, I ordered like 2 rotisserie chickens though.
Okay. Well, you can't mess that up.
Not really.
No. But no, so we'll get deli meat sometimes. And now we just kind of refuse to do it. Like if we know we need deli meat, like I'm just going to go to the store, hopefully not get, flack for it from the guy working there. But they have this thing they do when you grocery deliver your deli meat.
Okay.
So the order must come into the deli when this happens, or the shopper drops it off or whatever. But they have they default to the thickest cut possible.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. So we ordered. I was
That's
like,
not what you want.
It's not. No, it's not. And it drives me nuts because like I know why they're doing it, because you're not there and you can't tell them not to, because there's nothing in the ordering process that says, how would you like this cut? So they just,
oh man.
So one day I was like, I need the lunch meat I can't have time to run in. I'm like, let's just take a chance. And dude, I got some ham from the deli, and it was like ham steaks. Not even, it was like 1/8-inch cut ham steaks. And I barely even use it.
I'm like, totally imagine.
I'm like, I can't even use this. Like, this is ridiculous.
No, you can't. You really can't.
I was throwing a frying pan, make like Canadian bacon out of it.
That's all you can do. Oh man, that's rough.
Yeah, it was not good.
No.
Yeah, but there's my gripe for the week.
There you go. Debo's great for the week. Dave's great for the week.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, I think we wrapped this one up. Do you think we're good?
We did. For Wednesday night. Talk to you all Thursday. Hope you enjoyed listening. We'll try and do this more often.
Yeah. No kidding, man.
Life gets in the way, really as all Gen Xers know.
Yeah. So we'll try and get back on a regular schedule here for too long. I promise. We'll see when that happens.
All right. He promises, and I don't promise because I'm just going to break it.
Right. All right, guys. Thanks for checking us out again, and we'll see you on the next one.
Talk to you next time.